I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch network. The difference, the contrast between the MAGA Republican messaging every day and the Democratic messaging cannot be starker. And look, let's take, for example, what the MAGA major issue has been this week. Yes, you've guessed it. Washing machines. The MAGA Republicans have made up some conspiracy theory that Democrats are coming for your washing machines, and because Democrats care about doing things in an environmentally efficient and friendly way, that we're coming for your washing machines. And that's all they talked about. That's what the official GOP Twitter account was talking about. That's what the Fox propaganda network was talking about. And let's compare that to what President Biden was talking about. But look, if you don't believe me that this is actually what the MAGA Republicans, what a major position is in the current modern day Republican Party, here, watch this. This is from Fox. This is on the Hannity show, where the failed gubernatorial candidate in Michigan, the MAGA Republican Tudor Dixon, is talking about how I'm dealing with a low flow on my shower, and now they're coming for my washing machines. Play this clip.
Michigan gubernatorial candidate Tudor Dixon. Tudor, I'll throw this to you first. First, they want my stove. Now they want my dishwasher. What's next? They're going to take away my iron next? I don't know.
Yeah, well, look, I'm someone who does lots of laundry. I do laundry for 6 people every week. And so I know a little bit about this. And the last thing I need is my laundry taking longer. I'm already dealing with a low flow shower head, and my kids are coming out with conditioner smashed to their head like an old Seinfeld episode. And I have to tell them to get back in and rewash. I can't even flush my toilet one time to get toilet paper down because of the low flow toilets. I don't need a low flow washing machine. This is ridiculous.
Leave my washing machine alone, but more importantly, leave my gas stove alone.
And so just so you see that this is part of the official GOP Fox propaganda connection, this is what the Republicans said on their official account, the official GOP verified account. This was their message today. First, it was gas cars, then gas stoves. Now Democrats are looking at going after washing machines. The left wants to make us lock down at home, eat bugs, and wash our clothes in the river, all in the name of climate. What in the world are these people talking about? What in the world are they even saying? It's like they live on another planet. Planet gaslighting and fascism here. This is from another Fox show where they created this completely bizarre scenario where one of the Fox hosts is like, look, as a rich guy, I'm gonna have to subsidize other people's washing machines. I don't even know what he's talking about. He played this clip.
First, it was gas stoves. Now, Democrats are coming to another household necessity. If low-income earners do get that washer, it's going to come via a subsidy from people like us, which means you're not only paying more for your washer, but you're paying that bonus washer for the other guy. Where's the justice, man? It's killing me.
And by the way, this messaging we're talking about is what Fox is doing all day. Like, this is their main point that they are talking about. We'll talk about why it is in a second, but here is their show Outnumbered. And again, here you've got the various hosts, and they're talking about, gas stoves and washing machines, and I'll play this clip.
Doing the dishes twice, which is what I end up doing. I hate that.
Yeah, it is the worst. And meanwhile, the left, they're like, this isn't happening. Gas stoves, not a thing. But it actually was a thing. There was a leaked memo. It would have targeted half of gas stoves in America.
So back to the washing machine for just a second. If, in fact, you're doing it longer, right, and you're not getting the clothes as clean, if, in fact, you're cooking on that electric appliance now and also not cooking as quickly because the flame is on and the other element takes time to heat up, aren't you breaking with some of the regulations for usage? I mean, their energy stickers are all over the place about how we should use things for less time. The grid problems they had in California over the summer. Try not to do anything for any length of time. Don't take too long of a shower. Don't put electricity into your electric car.
Don't plug in your car.
Don't plug in your car. And if you do, don't plug it in for longer than 10 minutes. So where am I going? The driveway and back? Like, I don't really understand. This is so counter to all the regulations that they put in place. It makes no sense. It's like they're punching each other in the face, only they're hitting us.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Before long, you'll have to say your preferred pronouns to get your dishwasher to work. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, I mean, nothing works anymore. We were talking in the commercial break. Like, I just want the high water pressure shower heads to come back. I mean, they don't make them like they used to. Like, and this is all part of the green agenda.
You're an ex-football player. You're huge when you get in the shower.
I know. I can't have this like drizzle on top of me.
You're really tall.
I gotta have high water pressure, but nothing works anymore. And the left, in a certain way, you kind of have to step back and admire it. Like, they're always on offense. They're always moving on to the next issue. They're never playing defense. They're never like settling. They're always pushing on the next thing, and we're always reacting. So it's something to kind of take into consideration.
Well, for those who say the gas stove thing wasn't real, FoxNews.com, Ben Lieberman, 5 ways Biden is still coming for your gas stove. It's a great article. He was on offense, at least when he wrote this piece. More outnumbered in a moment.
All right, I want to compare what the MAGA Republicans are talking about, what they are spending their time talking about, everywhere from their politicians to their right-wing propaganda networks. Here is what President Biden was talking about in a speech that he gave upon signing an executive order. He said, "Congressional Republicans should pass my budget instead of calling for defunding the police and abolishing the FBI." Watch what President Biden said. Play this clip.
There's more in this executive order, but I'm not stopping there. Last week, I laid out in my budget that we invest more in safer communities and expand access to mental health services for those affected by gun violence. Congressional Republicans should pass my budget instead of calling for cuts in these services or defunding the police or abolishing the FBI, as we hear from our MAGA Republican friends. But let's be clear. None of this absolves Congress the responsibility from the responsibility of acting to pass universal background checks, eliminate gun manufacturers' immunity from liability. And I'm determined, once again, to ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
As we said on our social media platform, it's what the Democrats say. Democrats, let's protect Social Security and make health care more affordable. Republicans, woke, Mr. Potato Head. Democrats, let's talk about infrastructure and let's ensure banks are properly regulated. Republicans, pedo, groomers, gas stoves, washing machines. I ain't eating no bugs. How has this become our political discourse? Look, do I agree with Democrats? Do I agree with President Biden on every issue? No. Do I disagree with them on a lot of issues? Yes. But do I believe they are adults in positions of power who are making hard decisions, but at least trying to address issues that are actually affecting people? Like, on any given day, the MAGA Republicans are whining about Mr. Potato Head being too woke, and the green M&M is gay, or the purple M&M is obese. These are real things that they are talking about. They're talking about how angry they get at pronouns. Don't you put your pronouns on me. At their Cult Pack convention, they have a banner that says, "We are all domestic terrorists," and then they do this weird fascistic cosplay where they build a fake jail cell, and the MAGA Republican leaders, the leading politicians in the Republican Party, go and they kiss the political prisoners on their hands. I mean, folks, this is some weird stuff, and they go around at these Cult Pack conventions and they have like January 6th insurrectionists are on the panel. Like, that is their marquee panel of speakers, are January 6th terrorists. They have other panels where, rather than even speaking in sentences, they just say the words that they think are the most pressing issues, where they'll just go, bathrooms. And that's one of the main things that they concern themselves with. They think about bathrooms, and they just talk about genitals all day, and they're male, female, pronouns. It's like this is what they talk about over and over and over again. They can't just leave people in. These people are supposed to be, we're small government. You want to use government to try to just destroy and wreck people's lives, and that's what you just get obsessed about every single. Just live your own life. Leave people alone. They want to use the government to control a woman's body and to criminalize a woman's right to control her body and to tell people who love each other that they can or can't get married based on what the MAGA Republicans' religious views are. And if they don't have the same views of Christianity, then they're not viewed as being equal people. I mean, it's so strange that this is what's become of the MAGA Republican Party. At the same time, they talk about Dr. Seuss and they're obsessed with the gas stoves. And these are issues that they talk about. Like the issues that I care about, jobs. I care about wages. I want to increase wages for people. I want to make sure that you have better working conditions. I want to make sure that when you work a hard day's job, that you are paid what you deserve, not like a minimum wage. And look, billionaires are doing fine. The MAGA Republicans want to go and spend all their effort to make billionaires, give them unfair advantages. By the way, should be able to be billionaires. Millionaires, decamillionaires. I don't have a problem in theory with the existence of that. The issue is, why are they paying less taxes than working class Americans? And look, I believe the backbone of our economy, of our country, is American workers. That's why our policies need to be focused on protecting American workers. That's who needs to be protected. That's who deserves for their hard work to be treated fairly. And I care about lowering prescription drug prices. I believe that everybody should have access to life-saving care. I believe that we should call out insurrectionists as bad. I believe global pandemics are bad. I mean, MAGA Republicans, on the one hand, they just want to blame China and have all the xenophobic, and then at the same token they act like the pandemic isn't even like a real thing, and they spread lies and conspiracy theories. We should take pandemics seriously. We should follow the science. That is what is important. We should treat people with dignity. We should respect people. We should do things with compassion. That's what's so important. That's what makes our country so amazing. I'm sick and tired of the hate. I'm sick and tired of the idiocracy. I'm sick and tired of the fascism. I'm sick and tired of the media gaslighting us and trying to act like what's going on in the Republican Party is normal. No, they are no longer a normal political party. I hope one day they're normal. I really do. I hope there could be a day where we can have real, rigorous debates over issues, and I don't have to hear about potato head this and green M&M that, and the Democrats are coming to take your washing machines. That's just stupid stuff. Stop it. Let's focus on our country. Let's focus on protecting our troops. Let's focus on treating our veterans as great as we possibly can. That's what we need to focus on. Come on, America. Come on. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers thanks to your awesome support. Let's march to 1 million subscribers together. So please hit the subscribe button. Also check us out at patreon.com/MeidasTouch. You'll love the exclusive content we have there. Just go to patreon.com/MeidasTouch. And wherever you get your audio podcast, just search MeidasTouch Podcast and make sure you download it for free. All right, now hit the free button, hit the free subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Until next time, I'm Ben Meiselas.
Love this video? Then you'll love the MeidasTouch podcast. Listen as my brothers and I break down the latest news and chat with top political leaders on the fastest growing pro-democracy podcast in the world. New episodes drop every Tuesday and Friday. Add the MeidasTouch podcast right now wherever you listen to your podcasts.